Okay, hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about how the suit storage works. I've created a little pressurized room here. I've only got it up to 43 kPa, but that's enough. So first I'll just put one down here, and I'll be able to point to all the ports and explain what they are. So you'll notice that there's some ports on the back. Now, I'm not exactly sure what you'd use the data for, but you you don't necessarily need the power. The power is to charge the battery that's in your suit. When your suit's plugged in here, it'll get charged, provided the suit storage is supplied with power. Okay, so the first port here is waste. So when your suit gets put in here, provided you have adequate pumping, you will drain the waste tank and it will exit through this port. This port down here is the propellant, so for the back, your propellant tank can be pumped up, filled up using that port. And on the front we have the breathing, so that's your air tank. So to demonstrate this and have it all connected up properly, I've created this little setup here. So I have, if I get around the back here, I've got power coming in. I've got the waste port connected to a volume pump. I've got it maxed out to 100, and I've just got an empty tank here. And the propellant port I've got hooked up to a tank of nitrogen. Keep in mind I've spawned all this stuff in, I'm in the space mode, so that's why it's all green and it's labeled nitrogen. So I've got this pressurized up to 9 MPa or 9050 kPa. Now I believe your small little tanks will explode, like these tanks in here. They'll explode when they're above 11 MPa, I believe. So 9,000 is a nice safe number we can work with. And so finally, I've got a tank, an air tank. This is the one you can spawn in, but it's just a mix of nitrogen and oxygen. You can just use straight oxygen for this, there's no issue with that. And also I've got that pressurized up to 9,000 kPa. So to start with, what I'll show you is just in these lines here, you can see the pump has got it up to 9 MPa. This one's over here, let's see, yep, 9 MPa as well. And there's nothing in that pipe because nothing's been pumped through it yet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take off my suit. So to start with, I'm going to take off my helmet. Ooh, there's not enough oxygen here for me. That's bad. Okay, before I do that, I'm probably going to have to put in some oxygen before my guy will die. Okay, gas canister, oxygen. Oh, is that what I wanted? No, that's the small one. But it did work a bit, but I'm going to choose the big one because that is what will do the best for us. So I'll just set that to 80 kPa, and that should be enough. Okay, let's see what happens if I take... Okay, my guy's not complaining anymore. So to take your helmet off, you just have to have a free space selected in your hand, and you just press and hold one, and then you go up and stick it in here. As far as the suit storage goes, I don't think there's anything happening in your helmet. Yeah, it doesn't store batteries, it doesn't store any of the gases, it just sits there. But okay, so the propellant, notice how it's 6 MPa, 6.3 MPa, so when I take that off and I put this in here, it's going to be pressurized by that, and I'll put it back on. Oh, didn't seem to go. Oh, wait. What's going on there? Oh, I didn't turn the suit storage on. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. Oh, okay, it's changed a bit. So you have to leave it in there for a while for it to charge up. So, okay, I think I've got what sort of battery is it? Nuclear battery. So you won't really see the suit charging, but either way, take note of the numbers here. It's like, well, you know what? I'm just going to dump the air tank out, and I'll just pick that one up. Is it open? I think that one's closed. Yeah, okay, it's closed. I'm going to put that in there. So there's 72 kPa, not a lot. The waste tank I'll leave. So again, you just press and hold 2, and it will go to your hand, and you put it in here. Now, when the battery's charging, I believe this... I'm not sure if this light flashes or not. I can't remember, but either way, I need to get my tablet out so I can see what's going on. So I'll grab that, just put the suit back on. And you can already see that the waste tank got drained. It was down at, what was it? It was 300 kPa, now it's 1, and the air tank was like 70, and now it's up to yeah, 2 MPa. So I'll just leave the suit in there for a while. I think it was the backpack that had my tablet, yeah. So now you can see the propellant is 5 MPa. And I may as well take my helmet back and put that back on. Take my suit back, put that back on. So yeah, you can see that the air tank was at 70. It's now been pumped up. The waste tank got effectively emptied, and then my propellant tank got filled as well. So, and another thing too is you can see that I've got the pump here, and there's now 20 kPa of what is waste gases in there. Now, why it went from 300 kPa to 28 kPa is just because these have a larger volume. So yeah, that's all you really need to do. You need to use the pumps, the pump here, and then the pressure regulators here. The pressure regulator is a kit. It's not a kit. Yeah, it's a construction kit. You have the choice of either back pressure or pressure regulator. So I was using a pressure regulator, making sure that this side of the pipe was pressurized to what was set here. Otherwise, you'll just have your tanks equalized with whatever's in the pipe. I think that about sums it up. So give me thumbs up, thumbs down if you like it or hate it. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you want me to do anything in particular in the comments. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video and catch you next time.